Hi, everybody. I'm Judy Vitale, Empowerment Coach, here to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and also to give you your weekly horoscopes at work for the week of December 25th through December 31st, the very last week of 2017. This week, what I want you to pay attention to is the void of course moon. The void of course moon occurs when the moon goes through a sign of the zodiac and it finishes making angles with the other planets, and there are no more angles for it to make. And so everything just kind of goes blah. You might expect to get something accomplished or get something done, and it doesn't happen. You might buy something and think, oh, well, this is just the perfect size, and take it out and go, oh, no, it isn't. You should be very careful if you're making purchases, very careful if you're signing contracts, even just making plans. Oh, I want to go see this movie. We don't need to get tickets in advance. And you get there, and of course, guess what? It gets sold out. Those sorts of things are going to be happening, and it's not the end of the world unless you have some high stakes things going on this week. So I'm going to list all of these void of course moon times for you as we go through the forecast. So listen closely. The other thing we have going on this week of any circumstance or influence is Venus moving into Capricorn very early Christmas morning, 26 minutes after midnight. So Santa will be going from boisterous Sagittarius into, more restrained Capricorn. And people will be very nice and sweet, but they will also be very practical about the way that they form relationships. So be on the lookout for that influencing us for the next few weeks. So let's begin on Monday. We have the moon void, of course, almost all day on Christmas on the East Coast here. At 7:27 p.m., the moon moves into Aries. So all day on Christmas, just be able to accept whatever happens and to live in the moment, because the moon will be void, of course, and also we'll have Venus going into Capricorn and then conjoining Saturn. So if things are not as exuberant or as lovely as you had hoped, just accept them for what they are. It's probably really okay. Tuesday is a good day. We have the moon in Aries all day, so all those returns that you may be making, or if you're doing some, cashing in your gift card stuff online or stuff, that will go well on Tuesday. With the moon in Aries, people will be very energetic. On Wednesday, most of the day is okay. We continue with the moon in Aries. And then right there at 3:57 p.m., the moon will hit into Uranus, and that will be the last planet that it has contact with while it's in Aries. This will create a lot of excitement, but not the good kind of excitement, sort of like the jittery kind of excitement. So be careful, especially with driving and things of that nature. Then the moon goes void, of course, 3:57 p.m. Wednesday, all the way until 1:23 a.m. on Thursday. So it's not so bad. It's really just the late afternoon and evening. And on Thursday, we also have the Mars making a nice, the Mars-Neptune trine, making kind of a nice fantasy land. But if you're looking for the truth in a matter, you might want to look on a different day than Thursday. People will be very good at coloring things to tell you what they want you to hear rather than the way things really are. So keep that in mind. On Friday, the moon is in Taurus still and it stays in Taurus all day, by the way. But at 9 o'clock, it doesn't make any more aspects with the other planets, so it's void, of course, all day Friday. 9 o'clock a.m. Friday until 3:31 a.m. Saturday, so that is all day. You want to be very, very careful about what you plan and what you do on Friday. There is an opposition with Jupiter that can create optimism and such, so I think a sense of humor is called for, especially on Friday. Saturday, we've got the moon going into Gemini at 3:31 a.m., as I said, and it'll make a square to Neptune late in the evening. And that, again, brings that, oh, baby, I love you, and I love you, and I love you. That kind of stuff could be going on, so be careful. And then on Sunday, New Year's Eve, we will have the moon in Gemini, and it will go void, of course, at 6:38 p.m. So that means your New Year's plans might be a little bit different than you set them out to be. And again, it's about living in the moment and accepting the fact that even when we plan things out, that they can turn out even better than the way we figured they might be to begin with. So, as for my whereabouts, I'll be in town. If anybody wants to contact me for a consultation of any kind, I'm available. I'll be at Journeys of Life between 3 and 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And then on January the 5th, Angel Lozada and I will be presenting an outlook of 2018. So if you'd like to come to Journeys of Life and see what we have to tell you about what's in the year ahead, we would love to have you there. But, if you need anything from clinical hypnotherapy to EMDR, astrology, of course, yoga, all of that stuff, I'm open, and I always stay around in between the holidays because sometimes that's when people need to have that little bit of spiritual connection more than ever. So I remain here always for you and available at Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com. And you can check out all the things I do at my new website, Empowerment Coach Judy, Judi. And that's empowermentcoachjudy.com. And I'll talk to you very soon again. And Happy New Year!